What is up, guys? You got NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for October 25th. There's not a ton of things going on, but the things that are going on are pretty relevant across the board. So let's jump in and take a look. First off, starting with the events. First up, we've got a Halloween costume contest that you can get into, customize your character, post it up in the beauty album there. You can win yourself skeletal horse gear, an actual Wonderland costume, or the pumpkin outfit if you prefer, or the Helter Skelter Saros. So that's a thing you can do. We've got Twitch drops, which are indefinite, but some different ones than just the normal black seals that we get, or the seals in general. We've also got some Advice of Alex and Oasis, box of secrets, and then you'll see the return of the Halloween dice, and that is because we have the return of the Halloween Ancient Black Spirit Adventure in there, so you can get some extra rolls there. You'll also see that logging in challenge you'll have for additional dice as well, so you can get some free stuff on there. You get Artisans, Crons, of course, the Advice of Memory. This board's the same as the last Ancient. I don't think it was necessarily upgraded, but it's pretty solid overall considering it's just free stuff for existing. So that is it for updates and in content. First thing, obviously there's no class updates now. I know there's a lot of talk going on about things happening on the global labs. A few classes got some very significant PvE buffs, which is just the first set of that. So we'll kind of see how those things shake out. They may take longer than normal to go to live, and there's going to be a bit more tweaking from what I understood from the dev note on the global labs. So we'll see those kind of trickle out over the next month or so while they kind of figure out what they want to do with that. But until then, we have the content updates that we have. And first up is the Deepwater and Oquila Current that was added. So when embarking on a nautical voyage into the Great Ocean, we felt some terrain markers were missing to make for a more enjoyable sea adventure. Hence, we implemented the deep water terrain in the Great Ocean that will keep your ship moving at its original speed. We also added the Oquila Current, which will increase the speed of your vessel and also be displayed in the terrain information. In addition to that, they've added a disembark function, which will instantly teleport your character from your ship to the nearest wharf manager. This is ideally to alleviate issues where there's 1,000 ships on top of each other and you're trying to just get off of it. Now you can actually teleport to the wharf manager, which is a very welcome change. Maids and butlers can now be used in Ataraxian and Pit of the Undying, so you can transfer meals, elixirs, exchangeable items, and what have you from those instances, since you couldn't before. Item change, I don't actually understand the significance of this. Maybe someone that is in the seed game does, that can let me know. But they changed the following prices of some seeds sold by No Young, the seed vendor. Perilla seed went from 3140 silver to 4480, and rice seed goes from 1440 silver to 5230. It sounds completely insignificant to me, but maybe that's relevant to something that I'm unaware of. Next up, we have some monster changes for several of the Dehkia Lantern zones, and I know Thornwood enjoyers are not necessarily super happy about the changes. Ash Forest enjoyers likely are. So anyways, the note on it, we've dealt with the cases where monsters affected by Dehkia's Lantern would continue to linger in the field, and this led to reducing the range of the Lantern's effects, but we've maintained the range of unsummoning the Lantern so you can still recover any remaining loot and items as before. We also changed some of the Lantern spots for Ash Forest and Olin's Valley away from other adventurers without lanterns, just like those in Takunta and Thornwood Forest. Last but not least, we also reduced the Lantern's cooldown so you no longer have to wait as long to reuse it. That is extremely welcome. Reduce the range of the Lantern's effects by 60%, and the range of unsummoning it remains the same at 100 meters. It's now a 1 minute cooldown as opposed to the 5 minute cooldown that we had prior. They've got a note on decreasing DP and some changes that were happening for Thornwood as well. So essentially what's happening here, they've slightly reduced the DP of the Cyclops mobs. They've also decreased DP of Thornwood mobs as well. And then this is what's going to make it really interesting is they've changed the monster hits to only apply the knockback debuff. So you can see the list of several monsters that are in there, and all of those effects are now only knockback that can be applied. So stacking the resistances accordingly is now much easier. The other major change, I would say, for this spot that a lot of people are very unhappy with is that Agris Fever is no longer going to work on the Dark Knight, the Bear Dude, or the Wolf Dude, which means the strategy of only turning on Agris when you have the Bear Wolf spawn phase to get a boatload extra trash loot is no longer going to be a functional thing. They did also reduce the number of artifacts, they say greatly, that are dropping from that amount. The invincibility period for the calcs when they aggro is no longer a thing. And they also increased the detection range on the calcs by 1.25 times, so that should be pretty nice. Ash Forest, on the other hand, gets functionally some buffs here. Of course, as they mentioned, it's now only going to be lanternable within these 4 spots, similar to the other spots that work that way. They also changed so that Volcrus now applies knockdown debuff instead of knockback, again solidifying what CC you need to kind of prepare for. The Void Touch Volcrus is also no longer going to split into multiples. And now the Garrus that wake up from attack the rift speed will appear at the beginning of combat rather than waves at the front, which is ideally supposed to give you more trash loot. At least that's how they phrase it for it. Then with Olin's Valley, not quite as major for the other ones. They move some mobs around in general, but now you just have spawn points, 2 of them for the lantern, similar to others. And then the Tauros, not really getting much going on. Notably, regular Thornwood also had changes to just the knockback for those guys outside of the Dehkia version. Regular Olin's Valley had the respawn timer of monsters reduced by 50%. Bigger nerf that a lot of players are talking about is the Kratuga Ruins Marnie Realm. Number of monsters spawning there was reduced by 35%, so I don't think we're going to be seeing any 150k trash loot hours getting posted anymore after this. I hear a lot about this. I understand a lot of people are like upset, but I think if we're honest with ourselves, for the gear level required for this spot needed to be brought down. It was pretty out of whack in general. I'm sure there's a counterpoint someone will make that like, oh, but these other spots make 1.5 to 2 billion silver, whatever. Like, yeah, they do, but you need gear that's not like seasonal gear to do it. And I think if we go by track record, anytime we run into scenarios where you're in season gear and pulling some wild money numbers, that's typically when they do implement nerfs, similar to what we saw happen to Megu with Orcs further back because it was out of whack. So whatever. Doesn't impact me personally one way or the other, so I get why people are upset, but I think also just objectively that probably needed to happen. Lesser Stark Shadow HP and AP reduced when you're doing your Succession Awakening quests or whatever. That's okay, I guess. And then updates and issue fixes as per normal. So let's jump over to the Pearl Shop and then get probably one of the best things to come back around. We've got the Pearl Box 1+1 again, not 1 plus 50% or any of that. So the 6,000 Pearl Box, buy one, get one. It's back in. I'm definitely picking one up. Yeah, I don't like to go for the ones where they give us like 6 plus 50% or stuff like that, because I don't want them to not ever bring this one back because they think there's better value. So pretty happy to see that one return. I was worried that wasn't going to happen. Aside from that, the 10,000 coin one's got a bonus of 400 crons and choose your 7-day box. The 20,000 coin one has a 1,000 cronstone bonus, choose your 20-day box and a maid to go along with it. We've got an RNG bundle. The new Wonderland bundle is 900 pearls if you want to pick that up. You're guaranteed to get 300 cronstones out of it, and then it can roll into an additional item on top of that. So you could get like another Wonderland outfit box. Bundle C to be a ghost fee, or you get 300 crons, 5 Wonderland bundles, and 1 Wonderland outfit box. So there's the list there. We've also got some 100 bucks in there, premium outfit, a 10 times premium outfit. Would be kind of wild. To land that one. Someone out there will get lucky enough. We got the Halloween cosplay party box. It's got either the special cosplay 1 or 2 box for 1980 pearls. Coming back around, the twins cosplay, same price if you want to have them swapping their standard outfits. Halloween memory pack is 1215 pearls. It's 60 artisans with a bonus of 10 more. Then 10 Valk's Cry, 20 memory fragments, and enhancement level 1 kit. Then we have the bigger pack of those, 4355 pearls. It's going to come with 250 artisans and then 2 artisan bundles, so you can maybe RNG up some more. 80 memory fragments, 20 Valk's Cry, 2 enhancement aid boxes, and then 2 enhancement help kit 3s. Then we've got some 400 pearl deals. These look pretty tempting, to be honest. 400 pearls, you can get a rare Cronstone bundle, and then another 400, you can get 2 mystical Cronstone bundles. Then you have 3 skill change coupons for 400, and you also have 20 Elion's tiers as well. We've got bundles of wonder, is what they're calling it. It's another one of those step type things, and if you really want to go all in on some RNG spins, then I guess this one's for you. You've got the step 1 wonder bundle, 900 pearls. You just get the RNG thing plus a mystical Cronstone bundle. Then you step up and for 40-50 pearls, notably only 10% discount. You have 5 more bundles, and then Mad Scientist Marnie's mechanical box, which if you're wondering what is in that, it is more RNG stuff. Some byproducts at 34%, then Book of Old Moon, Blessing of Common Sylve, 1% chance to get 1,000 Cronstones. There's an 18% for the Marnist Outfits box, which notably is not terrible. Then we have the Wonderland Halloween box step up 3, 10,800 pearls, going to give you another 15
RNG bundles, the same Mad Scientist, and then also the Spooky Scary Halloween box, 3 of those, which is, you guessed it, more RNG bundles. So if you feel like playing the roulette machine at the casino today, you could choose between either that or playing BDO's Pearl Shop, apparently, because that's what we were doing, spend to win over here. We've got some silver items, 100 silver to pick up some free stuff essentially here. 5 Halloween pumpkin cookies, 2 Laura's warm black tea, 1 Courser's Aura, and 2 Book of Florin. Then we've got a enhancement package version of this. It's 100 Cron Stones, a 60 stack, enhancement help kit 2, and 5 item drop scrolls. We then have a category sale on underwear. I like the screenshot they decided to put in. They know what they're doing. Accessory, 30% off as well. And then the weekly outfit on sale this week is the Nova Blood Countess premium set. So there you have it for this week's patch notes and Pearl Shop. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description down below. Jump on over there, drop a follow so you get notifications for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.